Alright, so runes are pretty standard all around. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Phase rush on both junglers. Both janglers. Presence of mind, fleet footwork. It's got the second wind, and here we're seeing an invade. So Karsa is trying to start his red. I mean, they have to know. What is he doing, dude? What a fucking flipper, man. It's not even good. Oh, I hope you just lose, dude. I hope you just lose off this. Oh my god, you're so... Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. What did you think his route was gonna be? What did you... But also the flip, dude! You have a sweeper lens, and you know that if you just get spotted on a ward, you're just so giga behind. And now let's see how Santorin manages to play this. I think going to the Wolves is correct. We got a big trade down here in bottom right now. Yuyan Jia? I don't know how to say this. Yaoyan Jia? I have no idea. So Wild Turtle and Ignar, they know that they have a lot of freedom because Graves can't come bottom. They should slow push this, pile it next wave, and then insta hard shove. Insta hard shove. Insta shove. Insta Ignar auto. Insta fucking shove this, please, for the love of God. We're seeing Power of Evil do the classic, by the way. Push 2, do nothing. While maintaining 3 corrupting potions. We're seeing that on the minimap. So that's really bad. This trade is sort of whatever, but they should have just cheater recalled. Yeah, Wild Turtle really blundered. They should have just cheated. Now their cheater is really off tempo. And Jackie Love and friends are all like totally fine. So that's obviously that's something. Knight, meanwhile, winning CS in mid lane because Power of Evil doesn't know how to play mid. Does the push 2 do nothing against Akali, and now he's at 20% mana, so, you know, the classic. Yeah, pop the corrupting potion. That's really good, yeah. How about we just unload all of our mana on this minion wave right now? How about that? How about we just queue all the minions and then instantly E? How about, no? Okay, no? We don't want to do that? Okay, cool. That's really cool. Yeah, we definitely, our prerogative here is that we're just trying to keep the lane going as long as possible.
You want now?
I want one now.
Chicken or...
Oh!
What?
Solo kill.
Who got killed?
TS.
Okay, what?
Really big solo kill by 369 up there in top lane. Obviously, that was a little bit weird. Let's take a look at how this all started. So, Volibear gets a lot of value out of the shield, but, like, you can see that Solo was handshaking this, and 369 couldn't tell what was going on, man. It was really weird. It was really fucking weird. Like, 369 looks surprised, like, Solo had no idea what was going on. Power of Evil has no mana, so Knight's actually really fine to take auto attacks here, because Doran Shield and Second Wind. So this isn't bad. Both parties still have teleport and whatnot, so this is pretty good. Karsa's coming up to top lane. He has no camps. This is actually really good. This is pretty good. This is pretty good timing. Yeah, this is pretty good timing. He's trying to bait Solo into taking this trade. I mean, he's just dominating him. Oh, it's over. Yeah, he's dead. All right, bye, Solo. What are you doing? What are you doing? Even without Graves, you're losing the lane, dude. What are you doing? Oh, investigate, dude. Oh, fucking investigate. Oh my god, did you guys see Karsa's fucking cam? He, like, took it off his mouse like he just touched something that was, like... Oh, man, what are you doing? Alright, so top lane's over. I really hate the Tiamat because, against Solo, he should just be trying to perma-freeze against Volibear. Because Solo doesn't know what to do in lane, evident by his trade patterns and where he chooses to stand. Knight should just crash. I think he's going to. I like what Camille's doing. The path down mid lane and to rotate top. This is pretty good. Karsa is just going to try to clear out the right side jungle. He also very fortunate. Scuttle Crab's on the right-hand side. Obviously, his bot lane is trying to guarantee that he has some sort of priority. Camille has ulti. What they're trying to do here is maybe TP onto mid, Syndra TP, and then Camille insta-locks down Syndra. Syndra QE stuns one of them, but then Akali or Camille gets the kill on Syndra. They should know by now that Camille should have already been able to return to top lane, so this is actually a really sinful play. Really big gank down here in bottom. Ignar just getting completely smashed, and TES is just fucking lighting them up, telling FlyQuest to fly home. So the thing here about Santorin is that they should know. Now, Solo should be the one communicating this. Well, actually, Santorin should know too, because she should have seen when 369 actually recalled. Too much time had passed for 369 not to have shown in top, so Santorin shouldn't have been where he was. So this is just bad play. They should be able to use, deductive reasoning to conclude that, okay, well, Camille should have returned to top lane and been visible by now, and she's still not. So they should play in a manner that plays around Camille doing these types of shenanigans to Syndra, or like looking for some sort of cheese attempt. So yeah, like you see on the live replay, Santorin's just trolling out of his mind. He's trying to go into Fog of War, even though it's very, very probable that Camille could be there. 369 super far ahead. This is just a fucking stomp, man. Oh, this is just a stomp right now. Power of Evil is playing the lane so reserved, and I think it's actually making it very hard for Santorin to play. Graves here on the red buff. We'll see what he ends up doing. Taking the red when he's already level 6 is a little bit bizarre. I don't know why he didn't just take the Gromps or the Golems first. We'll see if he actually dings level up here. Maybe he does. No, he doesn't actually ding level up, so this just strikes me as very bizarre, because clearly he has a hot date. Did he just start Gromp? Oh, Knight got tagged. Knight got tagged, and he goes to sleep. Ooh, that was a really good QE. Did you? Alright, game's over, guys. Game's over. Game's over, dude. Game's over. What are you doing, Solo? Solo, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? R away, dude. Yeah. Just... Yeah. Alright, meanwhile, Wild Turtle down there in bot lane, he's farming it out. So this was really, I mean, it was really close. Ignar doesn't have Ignite here. Syndra tries to get in there. Santorin trying to get in there as well. And then gets killed midair. So that obviously has to hurt. Not a whole lot happening here. Jackie Love and Yuyanjia, they're going to pick up the Scuttle Crab before proceeding back down into bot lane. Graves should probably just full clear his jungle. I'm a little bit surprised he pathed into Wolves into right-hand side when his bot lane was taking the Scuttle, because it's a lot more efficient to go Raptors into path bottom. Because if he does Raptors into path bottom, by the time he gets to the right-hand side, the third bot wave, this is the second bot wave arriving, the third bot wave would be able to be being pulled into TES. So it's really strange he's playing it like this. This would be a path that you take if your mid laner is going to insta-crash mid, and then you're going to move bot with the mid laner. But the path that he's taking is suboptimal. This is one of those like non-arguable things. It's just you can demonstrate that Graves is pathing, and the way that bot lane's gonna play is bad. So take a look at Graves right now, and take a look at bot lane, and take a look at the wave that we identified as 3, and we were able to talk about this at wave A. And this is a demonstrable thing where you can showcase this is always going to be the pattern. And this makes it very hard for Jhin and Thresh to play, because eventually they just get forced to reset. Graves is able to be bot, and then there's like 20 seconds until Dragon, and then Wild Turtle and Ignar just lose out total control. And then as TS, you get the Dragon as well. Now here, instead he's going to rotate up into top lane. Solo Bolo is going to get killed yet again. And so this game is, yeah, I mean, 369 is really, he's giving it to him. I'll tell you that much. I don't know what Santorin's doing. Trading with Set for no reason. Just wasting time. They're going to get the Rift Herald up in top lane. Curtain Call coming out. Ignar with the Lantern. Jackie Love trying to juke everything that he possibly can. Wild Turtle cannot find a shot. They will be able to convert into a couple of turret plates, but in doing so, they are going to reduce the speed at which they try to capture the Infernal Dragon. This is going to give Camille enough time to reset, get the reset off, and now all of her HP, the teleport's ready. Knight has priority up in mid lane. Jackie Love's able to return down to bot lane with the set. QSS on the Graves, understanding that he has full utility right now. His teammates are so far ahead. The only way that FlyQuest can win fights is with picks from either Lily Asleep Threshhook or the Syndra QE. Solo's losing to Boris. No big surprise there. Him and Hanser, two of the worst builders in LCS, really showing us that they are indeed tier 20 patron subs to Boris. And you can get your patron here today on patreon.com/LSXYZ9 Clash 1020 tier list just released a couple of hours ago. You can use that to win the Worlds Clash 2020 with you and your friends, or just get yourself the solo queue tier list hashtag ad. And honestly, if you weren't hearing that ad, it might have been a problem with your internet connection or browser, in which case I might recommend to you NordVPN. Could fix all of your solutions. Perfect. If you're having some difficulty inside of, inside of that, that's going to be totally fine as well. Not a big deal. Infernal Dragon is going to go over to TES. Cull has 1 stack remaining, Sag. That 1 stack remaining is Sanch. Rumor has it that when Jaculov completes that final stack of Cull, he actually ascends into a Twitter god. The reason for Niagara Falls. The entire basis of all of the Greek sex gods. FlyQuest opting into a fight, several thousand gold down, over no objective. It really doesn't get much more NA than this. You can't spell can without NA. Boom! Oh! Woo! 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 Little bit of a do-si-do. Ooh, FlyQuest getting a little close for comfort there. Game definitely does feel over, but it will push on. I like the lethality here on the Senar, although if you want Graves to go lethality or you wanted Graves to go crit or something like that, that definitely would have been the case, because it's very hard for him to approach against the Lilia and the Syndra, as well as get through the Thresh and the Jhin, so I think lethality Graves is much better, whereas Black Cleaver on Senna is a lot more reliable than Black Cleaver on the Graves, and then she's able to amplify it for all of her teammates. Even Akali gets a little bit of benefit from it, given that she does auto-attack sometimes. And whatnot. Right here. 369 getting in onto the Sandra, the unflinching, or not unflinching, the bone plating on the Syndra actually playing a pretty big part there. Not quite able to get the kill, and remember Graves had pure utility inside of this fight. He just had the QSS. It's going to be an Ocean Soul coming up this game. Meanwhile, down here in bot lane, Jaculov just trying to shove in the wave one more time. There's no objective to really fight over. They're up almost 6,000 gold right now with the Infernal and the Mountain. Camille approaching very quickly to her Trinity Force. Sandra is going to end up getting the blue buff, but everything is looking pretty disastrous right now because FlyQuest champions, they scale way worse than their opposition. They were the ones that needed to be ahead in the early stages of the game, but with the way that Solo played his laning phase here against 369, Santorin blundering the opening jungle route despite the advantage that he was handed to him in Power of Evil with the classic push 2, do nothing, pull 4, and then be down on mana. Not a whole lot was able to be achieved. They had a really close call down in bot lane, but that is basically the series of events that unfolded to get to this point right now. Almost a 5,000 gold lead here for TS, actually a little bit over that, not even including the dragons, which are truly bolstering their stats. Looks like Solo going to be going into the Trinity Force, so the classic here, the 20-minute Trinity, with a Kindle Gem in the inventory as well. So, a little bit of Build-A-Bear. Boris is making his debut here at the World Stage 2020. Absolutely exquisite. Looks like it's going to be the Black Cleaver on the Graves. I really think that's very bad. I think it's understandable that either Graves or Senna would get it, but I think that because of the reasons that I listed before, it makes a lot more sense for Senna to get the Black Cleaver. Calls have been completed for both parties now. Jhin, Wild Turtle still has it in his inventory. TS probably just going to get this Ocean Dragon for free. This is the dragon that you give up. You do not try to fight this dragon if you are FlyQuest. You do not try to fight this dragon. Syndra waiting on her second core item. Volibear waiting on his second core item. They're very far behind right now in terms of base levels and stuff. You can see one in mid lane, one in jungle, one in top lane. So bot laners are both even. It's going to be the Ocean Dragon picked up. This is the part of the game where you start trying to freeze. Whether you're TS or if you're FlyQuest, freezing can really be used as a stranglehold. To force your opponent's hand and make them come into you. So we'll see where they go with that. Looks like it's going to be the Edge of Night on Karsa. I'm going to be picked up here. Akali, we'll see if she does end up building the Liandry's Torment or if she's going to go a little bit of a different route. TS now, they just have to slow down. They can keep cruising. Even if they get the same exact GPM as their opponents right now, they will hit the inevitability first. And they will be the ones to win out. Also, Jackie Love just waiting on his... look at Solo. Yeah, he had a hot date. Had a real hot date. Real hot date. Yeah, just needed to push that wave back immediately. Immediately, yeah. Really important. Because he has somewhere to be right now. He has, you know, I mean, he's got somewhere to be. I don't like what Karsa's doing. I think he should just keep perma-full clearing his jungle. Doesn't make any sense. Look at Solo, dude. Look. I have literally no idea what I'm watching. I have no idea. He is so fucking eager to just insta-shove it. Alright. Not a big deal. A little bit of a close call there. And speaking of a close call, we got a curtain call coming out by FlyQuest. They are about to lose their mid-tier 1. That is going to go down 6,500 gold lead right now. 3 minutes until that Ocean Soul is going to come up. Banshee's Veil going to be the item of choice for the Syndra against the all-AD team. Very imperative. Yeah, that Syndra block what ability? By the way, what ability is Syndra trying to block here, by the way? What ability are we trying to block? We're getting that MR just for Akali, as if we're gonna pretend that if she's on top of us that we're gonna live. Solo had a little bit of a hot date, so he had to, you know, it was imperative that he push out that bot lane. Real imperative that he push that one out. Definitely good, definitely good. All right, Yuyanjia gonna get the face breaker onto Lilia. 8,000 gold lead now secured by TS. They're going to manage to pillage the jungle of FlyQuest as well. Centauran very stifled. Karsa at level 12. Continuing to just power farm. They do not need to get the Baron. This is extremely clean League of Legends gameplay by TES. This game so far. Solo, why are you randomly in mid? Why are you randomly in the middle of bot lane? Why are you here? Why are you here? Go do your golems, dude. Why didn't you just try to freeze in front of your turret? Why did you build Trinity Force? Why do you have a Kindle Gem? What is going on, man? Why? What are we doing here? Hello? What was my prediction earlier? Did I say 24-16 or did I say 26-14 for endgame timer? Superplex. Alright, that's game. That is game over. That'll be the Ocean Drake capture. For sure, by TS. Yeah, they're going to prioritize it over the Baron. So already showing us they're a little bit more of a savant than DRX. DRX would probably go for the Baron here, you know. Because that makes sense. And then Reddit Ronald would say, like, how that's a much better decision. Because they're going to use the Baron pressure to convert into something. Yeah, I didn't know you needed Baron pressure when you're up 10,000 plus gold. Alright, well. We just take a look at how this all transpires. There's the Graves. It's kind of hard for him to approach. Superplex into the wall. I wonder if he thought he could get Volibear over the ledge. But it doesn't matter. Knight goes over the wall. Gets the Sniperino. Gets the double kill. 10,000 gold lead. Ocean Soul. 369 will never die. This is also the part of the game where I mean, getting like against the magic resistance, even getting stuff like Spirit Visage is really good. Executioner's picked up on Jhin. Not a whole lot else is really going on here. Baron about to be captured by TES. I don't know what Karsa's going. With his items. Okay, I don't know what Fly are doing. Okay, I guess. Oh, that was a nice stun by Power of Evil. A really nice stun by Power of Evil. Lilia trying to poke right now. And, okay, they're just going to take the team fight. Knight gets brought down right away. That's really big. Another kill there, as now Camille is saying, okay, it's time to party. Okay, well, that was short-lived. It was definitely short-lived. 369 about to heal up a quadrillion. Oh, look, that's done twice. That was kind of cool. Now they're just going to go to the Baroon. And with the Baroon, they will be able to win this game. So, not a whole lot happening right now. We're just waiting for the inevitable push. TES are playing very, very calm and collected. Very good league. Very good League of Legends gameplay. I'm just going to back up. Seems like Knight is having a bit of a nice time. We take a look at the Baron fight again. Jackie Love is at about, what, 80% when the fight starts. Karsa also losing some. But take a look on the left-hand side. 369 a little bit low. Yuyanjia also a little bit low. Knight goes in really fast, but they unload everything onto them. Or onto him. Did I say them? Baron push is in full effect. Camille need no introduction. There's really no answer to Camille. So Camille and Akali are just going to completely annihilate everything. Yeah. Solo can actually just get killed underneath the turret, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's going on here. I see, like, it's a moment like this where I don't know why 369 is being so reserved. Volibear would just die inside of Hextech Ultimatum. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have Vision of Syndra or something? I'm not totally sure. I wasn't looking at the minimap. Should have been looking at the minimap. Alright. TES executing a very slow and steady stranglehold here onto FlyQuest. Solo's going to jump in. I've never seen... Alright, well, Senna Ultimate comes out. They do get Camille right away. And, set passive not enough. And now can Knight manage to do this? I think he wants to. I think he wants to try to outplay them. He's dancing. No, he's just going to go and crash the top wave. They're going to try to get the 7v5. FlyQuest, I mean, they're trying to hang on despite all the deficits. TES are being a little sloppy with their team fight execution, but the intent with so many other things that they're doing, very good. They do not actually get that last inhibitor. I think that Knight's going to try to escort this cannon to maybe get it, but Wild Turtle's already there, so he's just going to back off. Elder is up in 15 seconds. Elder about to come up. Phantom Dancer up on Graves. Really don't like that as an item. He doesn't need survivability via an item like that. He just needs to have damage and provide Akali and Camille with the opening. So I feel like that's one of the first, like, lost to shopkeeper Boruses that we've seen. Like, if you wanted survivability, you just get Spirit Visage because you have Ocean Soul and their team is mostly magic damage. And then that actually allows Grave to be a little bit more of a front line, especially because he has Edge of Knight's HP as well. So, Knight waiting, looming, looking for a flangle, okay? Flank angle. Oh, okay. Centaurin's just dead or what? Oh, okay, cool. Cool, that's cool, yeah. Cool. Cool. Alright, that's the end of the game. They got pulverized. I want no one who watches this game, by the way, to say that Power of Evil did good because he has 2-1 and 4 stat line. He was literally a giant contributing reason as to why the early game goes the way that it goes with these jungle matchups and just like other stuff that was going on. So, I don't know. I don't want statline Stephanies to, you know, give me that stuff. I think Wild Turtle probably played the best out of everyone on FlyQuest this game. Alright, so that was it.